Orientation is locked. Is this happening? Okay, that's not right. Okay, I want to switch that. How do I switch this? Let's see here now. I don't want it. I want it to be... I don't want it like that. Oh, you know, things got to be difficult here. Can I still switch my orientation while I'm on? Can you guys hear me? But I don't want the orientation like this. Let's see. I already did this before. I don't want to do that. I want it the other way. I prefer that it wasn't like this. This was not my choice to have it like that. But we'll do it for now. Unless maybe somebody can help me figure out how to get this out of... Hello. Hey guys. I'm out at a dinner. Hey Ricky. Jojo. Is that the name? I don't know what your name is, but it's Jojo. Jojo 4. Guys, I want to know, I want to switch the orientation on this. I wish I knew how to do this. How's everybody doing this evening? You know, I had the orientation set up so that, hello from Miami. Let me get my fire going better here. Can you guys hear all right? Are you hearing me? Bet you don't need a fire in Miami. Oh, we need one up here. Actually, it's a little warmer tonight, but it's still fire season. So, we're having a fire. And I need glasses because I can't see anything. Let's see here. Okay, you can hear me. Hey, Don. How are you? Hello from Flying Carpets Land. Where's Flying Carpets Land? I'm sorry, I don't know. I probably should know, but I don't. Good, my friends are here. Guys, I just got done eating dinner. Literally, before I came on this live feed, I was munching down pizza. Oh, Jack, pay attention to the fire. Smoke you guys out here. Gotta pay attention to the tin man. Don't try to do 5 things at once. Anyways, guys, I'll be bouncing around here. I really would like to get that orientation right, though. I was all excited about the orientation of it. The other day when I did my live stream, it was... had it all set up right. And I did for today, too. I don't know what happened. I still might try messing with that, too. Good, the sound is coming in loud and clear. Yeah, I'm wearing my mic here. Shouldn't touch it, I guess. Let's see. It's interesting now. Where do I look at this thing? Should I be looking down here? Or should I be looking up here? Well, up here is where it's live for me. And then you guys get a delay by about Let's see how long this delay is. Oh, that's quite a delay there. You guys see this thing about 3 or 4 seconds after you're running back and forth to the kitchen. Me too. Except my kitchen's about 4 feet away. There's quite a delay. Wow, that's interesting to see how that works. I should not look at this. I should look up here, probably, so it doesn't throw me off. I still want to know how to switch my camera. I know it's bugging you guys probably. You're like, Jack, don't worry about it. But I want to, let's see if I can do anything. Give me a second here. I may mess with this. I don't know what's going to happen when I start hitting buttons, but okay, that's not what I want to do. What does this do? That's not what I want to do. What does this do? From Russia? From Russian? Hello. Yes. Wow, that'd be cool. I want this cool. I want this to be a different way. Jack, you stop with that, right? Anybody know anything about orientating in the middle of a live stream? Can you do that? Just let the orientation. Just let it be as it is. I know, but it's bothering me because I had it the other way. Okay, I'll just let it be as it is. I will let it be as it is. Let's see if we can mess with some lights in here. See if we can give you guys some different lights. I could do that, maybe. I wonder what the lights would look like if I make them different in here. How about that? Give you a little bit of a different light situation here. Can we see the fire? No, we can't. There's the fire. Guys, see the Tin Man over here? I got the Tin Man going for you. Oh, well, for me too, to keep me warm. That's about the best I can do with this orientation as it is. Hello to people out there. This is nice. I'm getting a few people to show up. Yeah, guys, so this is my first official live stream. And it looks like I got a few people on right now, and that's great. This is something, you know, I've been talking about doing forever, and I haven't done it, and I'm finally doing it. Any of the live streams I've had before have just been spontaneous, you know. I just happened to do them. But this one I actually planned or thought about. You know, I'm like, I'm going to do a live stream. And I tried to give you guys a little bit of a notice on that. I'm wondering if anybody saw the post that I put up beforehand. And yes, the Tin Man is here. And first step is the hardest, yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about? I had all these. I'm actually a little bit nervous, you know, because I've been thinking about this. And I shouldn't be nervous, right? But sometimes you get a little nervous. I want to get to my other computer here. And I want... Whoa! Thank you, Dawn. Jeez. Thank you. Holy smokes. That was super nice. I didn't expect that. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was extremely nice of you to do. Yeah, guys, so I've been enjoying this YouTube channel and starting to grow this family a little bit here. Dawn is someone who I've known for several years now. I think she was probably one of the first people to start, leaving comments way back when, and then we've just kind of gotten to know each other over the years here. Dawn and Tim, and hello, Tim. And I've made a lot of other friends out there too. And it's going well. I'm trying to read these comments as I talk to you. And I'm all over the place, so I guess it's the kind of thing where you just have to get used to doing a live stream, which I'm not necessarily used to. Questions? Anybody have any questions out there? Anything you'd like to ask me? You got it, sister. Yeah, everything is good out here. I love living in my little space, my little 21 feet of space. And I've been doing it for 10 years now, guys. 10 years in the little, it's a tiny house, I guess you'd call it. It's an RV. It does not move. It did move. I think the last time this thing was on the road was in 2018. And I had it 4 or 5 years before then. And then somehow I blew the engine. And Mr. Lester, how are you? I got to stop by and see you sometime, right? I do go by your house once in a while. And I'm always like, I'm going to catch him out there one of these days. And haven't seen you outside yet. Yeah. The little Tin Man is going well right now. And I think I was just talking about how, yeah, this thing does not move, but that's all right. I just enjoy the space. I really just enjoy the space. And I like living in a tiny little space. I don't need a big house. I do have a house, and we call it the Little Big House because it's not a very big house. And my wife resides in the house, and I reside out here. And we get along fine just like that. You know, we spend plenty of time together. I know nobody's asking about that, but just in case you're wondering what the situation is, that's the situation. And I can remember I was always worried about this channel, or not worried, but, you know, the fact that, well, this dude lives in his backyard. And, you know, I really don't see... Yes, I'll definitely stop by if I see you out there, Mr. Lester, when you get that wood. I keep losing my train of thought here with what I was talking about. And you know what? Just the fact of how I live. I'm living as I like to live. It's fun. And it's the only way for me to live. I really enjoy it thoroughly. And nobody can see me. Okay, here we go. Always get a kick.
There will be partly sunny weather with a high of 45 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 25 degrees.
Oh, there's my friend. That was, I don't want to say her name, Alexa. Yeah, because then she'll pipe up. always make interesting faces when you start playing the guitar. And I wish I would have a different looking face when I play, but can you guys hear the wood stove? Can you hear the Tin Man? I got to be careful how much of a song I play, because, hey Tim, how are you? Yeah, I can't play. The unfortunate thing with this is I really can't do any more than like 15 seconds of a song, or I lose my monetization. I think that's the stroke kicking in there. Monetization. I can't say it. You guys know what I'm trying to say, the word? I can't monetize if I go over 15 seconds. They're very, very particular about that. Yeah, me too. It's been a while. Some of this music I haven't played in a while. Yeah, America's one of my favorite groups. So I'm not really sure what to do with this live stream. I'm just trying it out. It's really fun to have you guys here with me. I so appreciate anybody who's showing up right now and just hanging out. This is basically what I do. It's a little bit past my, almost past my bedtime, you guys. It's 6:30 right now, and honestly, I would typically be getting ready to go to bed right now. I always go to bed early. You know what I have to do right now is I need to take some medicine, sorry. I'm on some medicine for, I've got this congestion, so I have to take some medicine here. What is this stuff called? Methylprodis, I don't know what it is. Probably can't read that, but I gotta take my pills. It's to help clear up my congestion that I have. And it says that I need to take one after supper and 2 before bed. Well, after supper and before bed is pretty much the same time. So I don't know how that's going to work. Well, tonight it probably will work because I'm not going right to bed right now. Otherwise, Jack would be making his bed right now. Can you guys see me? Yeah, you can see me. Oops. Oh. That was good. The slightest little spill. But you know what? It's all right because it's right on a rubber mat. So no need to worry. Nice one, Jack. Well, it wouldn't be a Jack moment if I didn't do something like that. Well, and you know what? It's only seltzer, so no big deal. So I can't see if anybody's saying anything right now, but all right. Well, you guys are getting to see the real Jack anyway, in all his glory. Ask me, what am I asking my future self? What was it? I can't keep up with the. Oh boy, no, I can't keep up with the. Can't keep up with the comments now. Content creator. Mixer. Suggestion I can give you, Jack, is more live streams. Yeah, I would imagine that's true, right? The more you do of anything, the better you're going to get at it. I'll tell you what, just getting on camera, when I used to do that for the first time, that was really tough, you know, to see yourself on film and then to try to talk and do all of that. Oh, guys, so I'm going to ask this, the Rocket Queen 7071. There's a bit of a delay, right? Because the delay is like, it's a good 3 or 4 seconds, so it kind of throws you off a little bit. And probably I should not be looking at, the only thing I should be looking at is the comments here and not the film, not the not the video that's going beside it, not the one that's delayed, because that's throwing me off a little bit. And I tell you, I want to change. Okay, I know, Rocket Queen, do you know can you change your orientation midstream like this? Can I do anything to get my orientation so that it is horizontal? And that's how I had set it originally, and now I'm having trouble with that. So do you know if that's something you can do midstream? Anybody? To Streamlabs. Where the heck is Streamlabs? Yes, through Streamlabs. I don't know what that means. Not midstream, though. Oh. Okay, so I can't do it during this live stream. All right. Now, I do know how to... One thing I do know how to do is if people are being inappropriate, I do know how to do whatever I need to do here. So think about how you're behaving. Streaming software. Oh, I see. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, good. You can hear it. Yeah. I love the sound of the fire. And I love the peace and quiet of just out here. It's nice and peaceful out here. Oh, the weather up here where I am, which is upstate New York, are, you know, yeah, we're quite a bit upstate. Like I'm like four hours from New York City, and just outside of the Adirondack Mountain Park are the Adirondacks. And the weather here, what would you say there, Mr. Lester? I would say it's, well, I could tell you. Alexa, what's the temperature, please?
Right now, It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Tonight, expect a low of 33 degrees.
It's 40 degrees right now, and it's supposed to be like a low of 30 tonight. I'll tell you what, the last couple nights, though, it has been cold. Very low 20s. I mean, I'm waking up to 22 degrees for a high in the morning, you know, at like 5 o'clock in the morning. That's about when it gets at its coldest. And hey, Lori, I think everybody's being good. I was wondering about Mr. Snow Salt guy, but he hasn't popped back in yet. So maybe he decided to behave himself amongst all the nice people here. Or maybe I just misread his comment, you know. Oh, that's cool. Lori and Dawn. Yeah, if you guys know each other. Yeah, you know, we'll just see where things go with that. But I guess for right now, yeah, I can figure it out. Jack, if you want to do it, it's up to you. FaceTime, I don't know, what you can do. Stream. Yeah, maybe we could do that. Get a hold of me on Facebook. What is my Facebook page? I believe it's Jack Powell. But I do have a Facebook page. I think you can also get a hold of me through on Facebook. I have Jack Out of the Box. Maybe it can be done that way. Yeah, it is nice to have people here, you know? I'll take this, man. I mean, I didn't know if anybody was going to show up. And I came in 5 minutes late, I think, guys. Well, part of it was I couldn't figure out how to get it started. And then, honestly, I was chowing down my dinner right up until 3 or 4 minutes after 6 o'clock. I had to finish my pizza. I had pizza for dinner tonight. That's right. And I had my hummus with my cucumbers and my carrots beforehand. Every single day, it's the same thing. That's what I'll always have. And they say that, Mr. Lester, all the time, that we're going to have a real New York winter, you know, but it hasn't happened in a couple years. And it seems like they say that quite often. And then, you know, it doesn't happen. And that's all right with me. I'm not really crazy about a lot of snow. You know what? If we didn't get any snow, that would also be just all right with me. It doesn't really matter to me. Let's get some more wood over here. Check out the sizes of the pieces of wood, guys, that I use for this fireplace. I mean, this is what we're putting in there, right? Tiny stuff. For a tiny little wood stove. That's what I'm chopping up, Mr. Lester. It starts big, though, and then it works its way down to small. Anyway, I get going on one thing and then I switch to another. I wanted to see one other thing here. Kind of all over the place. Yeah, the Tin Man does earn his keep. Let's see here if I put down these lights, what happens here. Oh, those go off. Are those the right ones? No. Sorry, I'm looking for my lights here. I moved things all around. You know what happens with me is I get all caught up in something and then I can't find where I put it. Darn it. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to switch my lights here. How about that? Is it too dark now? Might be. I like the way it can see the fire now. I don't think that's so bad, is it? Hello from Tennessee. Hello from Tennessee. Hello from Tennessee. Hello from Tennessee. Oh yeah. Well, I'm way up here in New York, upstate New York. You're way down there in Tennessee, 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 Tennessee. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can play a little bit of anything, not anything, but I can't play it for very long because then I get nailed. Here we go. How about this one, guys? You want to do a very short sing-along? Only because I don't want to get nailed. Then I lose the entire live stream if I go over. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong, West Virginia. There, I hope I didn't blow it on that one. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that. I love John Denver, man. Are you guys all right with the lighting now? I've got the lighting down. I put it down just to create a little more ambiance here. Is that working for you, or do you think I should switch it back? Yeah, the copyright thing is a tough thing to deal with. A little bit out of tune here. Wolf Squad, how are you, brother? A good friend of mine from school. Alex, good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Glad you're still part of the channel, man. Alex, Wolf Squad has his own channel as well. Check him out. No, I haven't written a song about the Tin Man. I probably should do that. Why don't you guys help me out? Need a few words here. Tin Man might be a good song, you know. Tin Man. What can we say about the Tin Man, huh? Dave Matthews. Oh, I like Dave Matthews too. I don't know any Dave Matthews though. Dave Matthews is a very unique guitar player. He, the way he plays is a lot different than your typical guitar player. But he's got some good stuff. I don't even know any of his music. Well, there was a lone tin man in the woods down by the riverside. There was a lone tin man in the woods down by the riverside. Give me something that I can say about the Tin Man burning here in the way that he does, yeah. He had a best friend named Jack, and they were out in the backyard way back down by the river, just outside the woods. But his heart was broken just because. The Tin Man loves just about everybody except the witches. That long country feeling it has. He's got the BTUs to give to you. Yeah, yeah, keep you warm all the way through. We're talking about the Tin Man, old Tin Man, sitting here on my wood stove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it just might squeak from the heat, 'cause his door isn't oiled as it should be. So he kept on chopping that wood, and it built a fire every day to feed the warmth of the fire. And the fire kept burning. Yeah, the fire kept burning. Did you like that, Tin? These guys just wrote a song with us, Mr. Tin. That was for you. You got anything to say, Mr. Tin? How about that? Would you like to say hello to everybody? Yes, that's what I thought you would say. And you're ready for another piece of wood, aren't you? Got a nice big smile on his face over here. Tin has not had a song written about him, and not by so many people, and that was really nice. I think he appreciated that, didn't you, Tin? Just like the Tin Man in true fashion, right? Squeaky Tin Man. Oh, this is fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys, on a Friday night, you know? This is enjoyable. I'm having a good time. And I'm seeing, you know, some different faces, and then again, people that I know. Huh. Yeah, one of these days, Alex, I'll have to get back over to school over there. Stop in and visit sometime. Here you go, guys. I'll give you something a little different. Throw something else into the mix here. Hope this doesn't blow your ears out here now. Good night, brother. Thanks, Tim. Thanks for stopping in. Tim Man is... Come on, Tim. Stay with us here, brother. You don't go out on me. There we go. Yeah, guys, so I think we should do the little sing-alongs like that. We'll come up with ideas for songs, you know, and we'll write. The only thing I guess that's hard for me is I can't look back really and see the words that we just wrote, you know, too much. Let's do this. Let's see here. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I will definitely be in contact with that. With the idea of all the different things that I could do with this material that I have, you know, that we're recording here. This video stuff. Sorry, guys. I probably should not just sit here and blow away on the harmonica. I probably won't go a whole lot longer. I'm gonna go for a little bit here, though. We'll go for a little bit longer just to see. Tell you what, we'll make it. How long have I been on here? 47 minutes. You know, I think I'll go for an hour today. That'd be good. Do a whole hour. Sorry, all out of tune there. Look at those numbers drop when I start playing that harmonica. So guys, what happens is it's the change in temperature with your guitar. Friday night by the fireside, hanging with my friends, lights down low, nowhere to go, believe it or not. world needs a lot of people. Need a good connection with us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I'm being as real as I can be, and I know you guys are too. It is a good thing to connect. You know, with modern technology, this kind of stuff is neat in that respect, because I wouldn't know any of you guys if it weren't for this, right? So, a lot to be said about that type of thing. Don't really know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Throw some words down there, Alex. Free bird. Free bird! Woo! I was wondering if Uncle Ernie was going to show up tonight. Uncle Ernie, I want to tell people a story. I feel like... Do you feel like we do? Oh yeah, little... I love Peter Frampton, man. What was it? Something like that. Woke up this morning with a wine glass in my hand. Whose wine? What wine? That was good stuff. I saw Peter Frampton right after. I saw him at SPAC back in like 1982. I can't remember when it was. A long time ago, and I saw him with, oh gosh, some other crazy group opened up for him. Were you there? Who opened up for him? The Ramones, you're right. Yes, it was. Remember they had, I remember that they came out and they had like, the lead singer had like a hat, a mask on, like a cow head or something. Do you remember that? That's funny. You are right. It was Ramones. Oh yeah, and Peter Frampton, where I went to school in Plattsburgh, he recorded a part of that live album there. That's true. It where was that? What was the name of that hall, Ernie, where he recorded that? Yeah, guys, Uncle Ernie's a friend of mine from childhood, who I consider a brother, very much so. He's living out west now. Sorry, Ernie, just got to say that. I want to tell the story, man. I want to tell the story about, you guys want to hear a story? Who wants to hear a story? Because I got a good one. Frampton still sounds good, too, I think. I think he's still playing. All right, let's see how many people I got on here. I got 11 people on here. All right, story time. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you this is not only a story, it's a true story. And I'm glad that we have Uncle Ernie here with us because he's part of the story. So, Uncle Ernie and I used to be big-time hikers together, and we used to do a lot of hiking in the Adirondacks. And I believe, yeah, we were on the Northville Lake Placid Trail. And this was, how many years ago was this, Uncle Ernie? I don't know, God, 30 years ago, 25 years ago, at least 25 years ago, a little bit more than that. Anyways, we did the Northville Lake Placid Trail, and we did it pretty much the whole thing, and we did it in a couple sections. And we would go out for 3-4 days at a time. Anyway, we are out hiking. We'd been on the trail for a couple days, I think, at this point. And the way I remember this, and I think he'll agree with me on this, and tell me where I get it wrong, all right? Wait a minute. Yeah, he does have that going on with his, but I think he's still playing a little bit. I got to get back to my story. Sorry, that threw me off there. Where was I? So we're out in the woods. We're hiking. We've been hiking all day long. It's raining. All right. We got okay, guys. Uncle Ernie, also AKA Greg. So I may jump back and forth with that name, but I'm talking about the same person. But we had been hiking for several days, and at this point we had been hiking. I think it was probably mid-afternoon, okay? And we're in the Adirondacks doing this Northville Lake Placid Trail. And the trees are so thick, all right, on both sides of the trail. You could not really get off the trail on either side. It was just a pathway. So picture that. And picture that you can't go into the woods, all right? There's nowhere to go into the woods, really, without really poking yourself up with all the branches the way it was. It was that thick with trees. So we're walking. We've been walking for a long time, and I have to go to the bathroom. And the way the trail is somebody can't really walk by you, you know. There's not really hardly enough room for somebody to pass by, and we're not running into anybody anyway. So I guess I said, Ernie, I got to stop and use the bathroom. So, got to take a leak, right? So, I go to the bathroom. And I get done going to the bathroom, and I look up, and I look to my right. Now, there must have been a little room to the side of the trail, because I look up, and I am not making this up. This is 100% true. I look up, and there's a woman standing there, okay? Oh, let me tell you a little bit more about this. This is cold weather. It's not warm, okay? We're talking October, November in the Adirondacks, and it's cold enough. So I look over and I'm totally shocked because I see this woman standing there, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, because I'm going to the bathroom and I didn't even see her. And this woman is barefoot. She's dressed in a white dress. And she's got a baby in her arms. She's carrying a newborn baby, all right? And I look at her, and I just look at her. You know, I don't really say anything other than I'm sorry, you know. And Ernie's behind me, and probably he acknowledged her too or whatever. And then we didn't do anything else. I continued walking down the trail, okay? And we get probably, I don't know, 10 or 15, I don't know how much time went by, 10 minutes went by or something. And I stop and I turn around and I look at him and I'm like, what did we just see? And we're both completely blown away by the fact that this makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense that there could be that woman standing there. There was really no place for her to stand there. She was completely dressed in like a summer dress. I said it was all white. She had a newborn baby. And I remember that she had, now I'm going to goof this part up. This is the only part that Greg and I disagree on. And my memory is slipping me on this now. I remember her as having short hair. Short blonde hair, and she had glasses on. And Ernie, if you're still there, can you please pop in here on this and add to this a little bit? I don't know if he's still here, if I lost him. I can't tell what the heck is going on. I think I lost everybody. No, I guess I didn't lose anybody. Maybe people are just listening to this story. Anyway, it's weird because when you're sitting here talking like this, it's like this room that I'm in is completely quiet. So it's like, oh, everybody's quiet and they're listening. But that's because you guys can't hear me. You can't respond unless you write something. Anyways, yeah, Greg goes, I can't remember whether she had glasses. But didn't you think she had long hair? I know this. When we stopped and acknowledged each other and said, did you see what I just saw? We both freaked out, okay? All of a sudden, that's when we both got scared. And we took off running down the trail, and we ran for quite a bit until we got to wherever it was that we were going to camp. And then we really freaked out, about it. Meaning it was like, oh my God, did you see what I saw? That doesn't make any sense. So we think we saw a ghost. Because nothing about it makes any sense. There's no way that someone could have just appeared like that on the side of the trail. Did I leave out anything on that? Like, could you add to that story, Greg? Like, or is that basically how it went? I haven't told the story in a while, and I'm under a little pressure here. I feel like trying to tell it, like, with everybody listening. But I think that's basically how it went. And the other thing is this. It was not scary. There was nothing scary about it. It was one of those situations where afterwards you're like, okay, that must have been a ghost. But when it happened, it was just all matter of fact. It just happened and there was nothing scary about it. And guys, I am not making that story up. That is 100% true. That is, and to this day, I think about that story and I don't get it because there's nothing about it that can make sense. We were far, and the other thing is we're 4 or 5 miles from, or we're, correct me on this, Greg, but what, quite a few miles from anywhere. Yeah, he's in the middle of nowhere, no trailhead or campgrounds for miles in any direction. That's right. So there was just nothing out there. And this woman appears with a baby, all right? And Greg and I didn't talk about this much after, I'm sure we brought it up a few times. And I bet you if I look in my my notebooks and stuff, I probably have it written down there. I should look back on that because we used to always carry, maps with us and stuff in a map book. And I probably wrote down the story a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah. Yeah. It probably wasn't 40 degrees. It was kind of like today. It was probably 40 degrees. Whatever. You can't be dressed like that carrying a baby around, right? Yeah, she had no gear with her. Nothing. Strangest thing ever. And as far as I know, there's no reported, there was nothing, nobody was killed out there then. But you know what I'm thinking is it could have been like a Pioneer or something, because it was almost like what she was wearing was not even clothes from this time period. Yeah. I didn't really do any research on it, but I did ask a well-known David Picken, anyone who lives in the area. He wrote many ghost story books from this area that I live in, and he was quite well known. He died many years ago, and he was also a very good friend of my wife. And he came over and visited us a couple times, and like I said, he's not around anymore. And I remember telling him about this story, and I thought, this guy is going to be all over this and want this in one of his books. And he was not the least bit interested. It was almost like he thought I was making it up or something. But he just did not take any interest in it. And I think part of it might have been because there was no history of anything like that happening in that area. So that's what I got to say about that, Anyway, doesn't that fire sound nice? I love the Tin Man. Yeah, I actually should. I don't care. I don't care if I'm pointing this out or not. I'll show you guys something else here too. All right, let me get the light. What light do I have here that can show it? All right, can you see the Tin Man there? I don't know if you guys can see the Tin Man. I can't tell because I don't have my glasses on. See if I can get the Tin Man on. Does the Tin Man show up in there? Or is it just all... You can't see anything. Do you see the Tin Man head there? Anybody? The Tin Man, that was made by Uncle Ernie. Uncle Ernie made that for me. It's a little wooden figure, and because I didn't have a Tin Man head on this before, and I called it the Tin Man because of the... Right, Tin? And then one day, I got a gift from my brother. And it completed the Tin Man. So there you go. Thanks, Uncle Ernie. And Uncle Ernie, thank you for being on that trip with me. Yeah, Greg and I used to spend a ton of time hiking in the Adirondacks. It's one of those things where, yep, we're separated. We're like, he's way out west. He's in Colorado and I'm in upstate New York. And we don't get to see each other enough. If you weren't listening, I said before, I get to see him about 3 hours a year when he comes home. But I can see him like this too, so that's cool. Let me read some of this stuff here. Sorry, yeah. You know what I could do is I could probably get a better light on here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Is he showing up now? Ha ha ha. He does, right? Tell me if you guys you can see the Tin Man though now, right? Yeah. That little head there, he made that, carved it out of wood for me. Thought that was pretty cool. Sorry, Uncle Ernie. He probably doesn't like it when I do stuff like that, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes you gotta say thanks. Give credit due where it's due. I'm giving all of you guys credit, man. Thank you for being here, man. Because this is fun. And just having you guys hang out like this long means a lot to me. Oh, I'm over my time period. Does anybody still want to hang out for a couple minutes, or are you guys done for the night? I mean, we can wrap it up if everybody wants. Or I can go a couple more minutes. You know what I could do? I could take the rest of my medicine now is what I could do. Because I'm supposed to take that. Hey, you guys kept me up late tonight. Or I kept you up. This is past Jack's bedtime. What time is it? 7:30? Oh my gosh, I'm usually sound asleep by now. Then I get up at 4 o'clock, as everybody knows, or anybody who's watched my channel at all. I think I saw something a minute ago here. Good night, Dawn. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, sister. Love you. I'm just looking back here, guys. Yeah. I should probably wrap it up. I should wrap it up. That's what I should do. You know, you don't want to overdo it, right? Let's not overdo it. How about I'll tell you what, guys, think about it. What's a good night for people to do this? I'll do it like once a week. I think I should make it like a once a week thing. Maybe it could be a Friday night thing. Maybe that's a good thing. And maybe sometimes here and there otherwise, you know, some spontaneous ones, but I think it's a good idea to do it on a regular basis. Maybe checking in once a week would be a good idea. Let me know what you think about that. And again, thanks everybody for, yeah, you got it, man. For being here, man. I appreciate it. If my words did glow with the cold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. It was good seeing everybody, and I hope I see you again. Stay tuned. We'll be back. This was a blast. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. Woo!